Hey guys, Top5 here with episode number 14 of our AS Monaco FIFA 21 career mode on next generation consoles. We're kicking it off with a bit of transfer business. The man we listed right at the end of the first transfer window, Kevin Volland, they have actually come in from Liverpool. An offer. We wanted 40 million. They said no. We eventually kind of did a bit of negotiating, a bit of wheeling and dealing. 35 million euros will be how much we are set to receive for him. Obviously that's going to go down a little bit, the club's going to take a bit and whatnot, so that should go down to maybe just over 30 million for him, which I think is a really good deal considering he's not first team. We've got Marlon, who is the same rating, and we should be able to put them funds elsewhere and get a really nice bit of business, bit of business elsewhere. You know, we need some backup centre midfielders. We've got Fabregas and Gilmour as our two backup midfielders. We need some of them. We need a couple of maybe new backup centre backs because we've not really got the best backup centre backs. And in one injury, I'm going to be forced to play Sidibe, a right back at centre back. So we do need a couple of changes, a couple of backup players here and there. But I think it's a good bit of money for Volland, especially considering we don't really use him. You know, we're doing to Liverpool what they normally do to other teams. You know, with the likes of Solanke. You know, they got 19 million for him and he barely ever played. So we kind of did the same there. As we do go into the gameplay, we are 1-0 up against Bordeaux, and we look to be getting even more goals as we just progress further and further in this game. Obviously, we still need to keep up the fight with PSG. We just got to hope they slip up somewhere, and we got to hope that we can at least match their results and just hope for that slip up while we do better their result. As we do make it 2-0, again, the wingers contributing 2 goals, it's good to see. And I was actually thinking of maybe doing a formation next season without wingers. But just with the amount of goals that they are scoring, how could I do that? Why would I do that, you know? But 63 minutes into the game may be flipped on its head because the VAR says penalty. And well, they also said red card for Sabitzer. He will be sent his marching duties. He will be off. He's going to miss the next match because of that red card. And it's going to be a penalty to Bordeaux. Moraes steps up, sends the keeper the wrong way. Not what you want. You know, Monaco played Bordeaux in real life here today. They won 3-0. And Bordeaux actually got a red card. So how things have changed, maybe I'm not sure. We are 2-1 up. We've still got time. We've gone for we haven't changed anything yet in our system, but eventually we do take off the wingers. We put Marlon out on one wing, Ben Yedder out on the other, and we do bring on Cesc Fabregas, I do believe it is. But before then, we make it 3-1. We've got 10 men, and we're on the upper hand. You know, we're actually attacking. They're sitting back. We've got 10 men. They're sitting back. You can see here, Ben Yedder just charges into the space. No one really touches him. And he puts it into that exact same corner. 4-1 now. We've had a red card down to 10 men for about 20 minutes coming up here. And we've scored more than they have. We've had more attacking threat than they have. There's a chance here for Adli. Or Adil. I'm not sure on there. But he plays it to Udine. Great save from Lecomte. Denies them the chance of getting slightly back into this game. It'll make it 4-2 with 5 minutes remaining. Kind of got a foothold in the door there, but we're going to shut that down completely here. Cesc Fabregas plays through Ben Yedder. There's a man at the back post in Daniel Marlin. It's an incredible volley. Really nice technique there. 5-1. He gets his goal. He's been on a really good run of games coming off the bench. He's been getting goals, which is nice to see. As the game does end 5-1, we do get the red card, which means he will be suspended for the next game, which is a big game up against Lyon. And as I said, we've got about 30 million for Kevin Volland and the sale of him to Liverpool. So, as I said, Lyon are in town, or we're in town, we're in Lyon. Memphis Depay is the man to watch out for. And as for the rest of their team, they've got a very strong team. Lopez in goal, very strange backline. Marcos Alonso, Michael Keane, Eric Bailly, 3 new players in there. Midfield's very strong, and the attack is a decent strength. You know, it's not the best, it's not the worst, I will say. But as for our lineup, you can see Fabregas comes in for the suspended Sabitzer. And the first chance is going to come 3 minutes in. As Thiago Mendes tried to play the ball through there. Thankfully, we do win it back. But Lecomte plays it right back to Toko Akambe. Thankfully, again, he's there to recover from his own mistake and we don't go 1-0 down 5 minutes into this game, as Alonso, the Spanish left wing back, skips past his former teammate and Fabregas, plays it in centrally to Memphis Depay, who looks to skip past Badiashile, doesn't quite work out, but Aouar knocks it through to Memphis Depay, gets away from Cairo Henrique, thankfully tackles it into the path of Aouar, but Lecomte is there to make the save, and it's still just the 0-0 scoreline. They've been all over us. We have struggled in this game. Sabitzer is obviously a very key part in this team, very hard to replace, but Fabregas has always got that hidden pass in him, as Golovin plays it across. It's a great save from Lopez, trying to find that opposite corner there. Didn't quite work out, and it is saved out. Now it's still 0-0. There's a chance here in the dying minutes of the game. Toko Akambe skips past Aguilar. He's got men in the middle to aim at. That forces Decide across. In the middle is Kirk. And it's a sweet little volley that puts the ball into the back of the net in the 85th minute. Some of the Lyon fans there jumped over the barricade, celebrating on the pitch. They're being forced back by security. And that is how the game ends. A 1-0 loss to Lyon. And what did I say? I said we needed to either match or better PSG's results. They go and do the Iceland clap, mugging us off really, and we go and lose. So we've got to hope now that PSG lose 2 games, or at least draw a few, and we can get back into this, As you can see, they are 6 points ahead right now. We do have a game in hand though, so we can close that gap down to 3. So hopefully we can do so, and hopefully we can find those points needed to get on top in this league. Obviously, as I've said before, our goal difference is so good, so we just need to be level on points with them, because we will win it on goal difference, and I'm absolutely fine with doing that, Some people might go, oh, it's a fake league, you didn't win it, you won it on goal difference. Shut up, we won the league. But 5 minutes into the game, Ben Yedder trying to create a bit of space for himself here. No one else is really offering him anything. And he does unfortunately lose out to the ball, as Benzia finds Samudio up to Balde. Marie holds it up quite nicely out to Tigiev. Samudio back out to him on the left-hand side. He's got men in the middle to aim at. And you can see we've got 77 goals in 32 games. Really impressive. As Aguilar, not for the first time this season, gets skimmed quite easily. As the ball's played across, and our former Lille man, Benzia, makes it 1-0. But we do create a really nice chance for ourselves here, as we're through 1-on-1, sweaty it across, the 2 wingers working together, and unfortunately Gelson Martins is denied of an assist and a goal, as Golovin taps it into what is pretty much an open net. After the keeper did make a really impressive save to deny us. But thankfully, we did get the goal. As another chance is going to come our way here as Ben Yedder wins the ball. Plays it into Sabitzer, who has returned from his suspension. And hopefully, he's learnt his lesson. As Ben Yedder, up against the defence, plays it in centrally. Back to Ben Yedder, back through to the goal scorer Golovin. Back here to Martins, who finally gets his goal in this game. After being denied the chance just a few minutes ago. He does go right back down that end. And he does this time finish it quite convincingly. And quite nicely actually, a really clinical finish there, as we're not done yet, as another ball through, we're 1-on-1, can we make it 3 just before half time? No, we cannot. Very poor composure there, and it's still only 2-1, so there's still a complete chance that Dijon can get back into this game, all things considered. They've already scored in this one, as Benzia is taken off the goal scorer, unfortunately for him, our former man. He's a former career mode legend, as Golovin knocks the ball through to Ben Yedder, holding it up really nicely, a little switchy do, goes one side, fakes it out, goes the other, tucks it into the back of the net on the hour mark. 3-1 is the score against Dijon, and that should be this game all wrapped up, and that should be us just 3 points behind PSG now, with only 5 games remaining. We should... The fight is on, Last episode was called the 2-horse race. The fight is on, It is one of the closest races we've had for the league in a career mode in some time. As you can see, we're creating a lot of chances for Ben Yedder here late on in this game. As in the box, just trying to flip around, trying to skip around, find a bit of space. We play it around eventually into the path of Gelson Martins. He skips past his man, finds Golovin. Really impressive save there from the Dijon goalkeeper. Fingertips right on the end of it. Probably hurt, but it's played into Ben Yedder, tried the Rabona volley. It is cleared away though, and it is going to end 3-1. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.